going on, Life with Cars family? We are driving down the road right now to Jeff's, and we are in the Integra. As you can see, we started detinting it the other day. Oh man, I love tint. It's a great time when you're removing it. I'm sure it's a fun time to install too. But today, guys, we are installing all of the stuff that is broken on this car. All of the suspension. We got the new wheels and tires going on. So we're gonna get over to Jeff's and we are going to get to work. So we'll catch up with you guys once we get there. All right, guys, we made it out to Jeff's, and yeah, we had to freaking jack up the car to get it even on the lift. It was so low. All of this here is going on to the car. So we will proceed and kind of take you guys through a little bit of the process and see what actually is or may be completely shot on this car. So it looks like it does have some upper control arms that are adjustable already. It's just absolutely horrible to drive. I don't understand it. Man, it's a damn shame these wheels are bent because the tires are just not bad, man. That's the craziest thing, dude. It just feels like it. See, so if you guys are needing to check for ball joints, bushings, mounts, things like that nature to be bad, get yourself a big pry bar and go through each point and just work it around and see if you have any good movement. Of course, shake down the tires, you know, and make sure everything's just tight. But everything seems tight, but it drives like poop. It drives like poop. So that is crazy. We're just gonna try and put the suspension on it and see if it drives a little better. I mean, I think it might just be an alignment. So does Jeff.
It's got someone replacing tire on it. And obviously it has that working upper control arm.
Yeah.
Which is the alignment.
True. I mean, it could have been done in a driveway. So yeah, to be honest, it was a pleasant surprise getting these H&R springs in. When I ordered them online, they appeared to be like light blue, almost like the color of Jeff's engine bay. But I got these OE replacement struts from O'Reilly's, and I'll tell you what, happens to be a pretty good match. Almost looks like I bought them as a matching coil set. Pop them nuts off on the top, and we'll be ready to drop that out the bottom. And repeat the other side. That thing doesn't look that nice. Yep.
What drop is that? You can look it up.
A lesson in over-tightening bolts. These lines were straight. Now we're fighting another one.
I know what's wrong.
What?
We're gonna have to do the opposite this time.
Yeah. So you just take it off on the other side, hopefully. Yep. Good, good, good. So yeah, both C's to the bushing. These are just your rusty struggles that you run into with a 260,000 mile plus chassis car. Gotta get them straightened out.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. That'll work.
Yeah.
Let's get her out of the way. These are junk. Now we'll just drop them down and drop them out of the truck. Check out that cool light, man. Dope. Just rip it out. It's weight reduction.
They got a hole drilled over here and ran the wire through that son of a.
Damn.
Is there a fuse that's on the batteries?
I don't know.
You might want to look, because this does have a live power wire, but it's a little bit tape on it.
Yeah. We may check that. Important lesson, guys. When you buy a car, if people have hooked up subs in the past, definitely check to make sure that is still not hooked up with a fuse still in it, good or bad, with a live power wire in the back. Thanks, Jeff, for finding that. I could have burned my car down.
Yeah.
Absolutely could have burned the car down. It's a good thing I didn't take it on the track or like go crazy in the corners or anything yet. Suspension's too cashed. Yeah, yikes. So for this part of the job, guys, you're gonna kind of need two people unless you just have trash suspension and you don't care if it just drops. Alright guys, we're gonna run to O'Reilly's real quick and grab a spring compressor and get this project back going. Rain, snow, or shine, turbo car drives. It's a Honda. Rain, snow, shine, drive-thrus. Loudest things, the friggin'
Blower motor.
Chinese blower motor. Little race car heater setup. Oh yeah. Just a lesson for anybody taking springs apart. Never just pull the top hats off and pull that nut off. There's probably a decent amount of tension on whatever spring is in there. Look at the difference in height between this one and that one. So you got to think about that. That's going to shoot and propel off. You're going to hurt yourself. Get yourself some spring compressors and take it off.
If they fit.
If they fit is right. Just going to have to twist her around, I guess. Gave us one for like in trucks. It'll work for these. Alright, so we got all the coils back in. Spring compressor was being a pain in the ass. So we're gonna hopefully see how it sits. I'm not gonna put those control arms in yet because obviously, like we showed you, some old crappy adjustables in there right now. But we'll see how it sits, see how it drives, and see if we need to do anything else. Alright guys, we have everything in now. All of the new suspension, that is. We skipped out on the ball joints and the control arms just to see how it's gonna drive. Everything's pretty solid, so we're just gonna see how it sits, see how the alignment is, see how it drives. And we have surprise, some new wheels. Oh yeah, there they are, shiny, shiny. They're going on the car. Beautiful. For those of you that are wondering, these are a set of Avid 1 AB12s in the machine finish, all machine silver, with a 205 45 16 Nitto Neogen on it. And I have to say they look rather nice. So there she sits, finally closer back to a factory ride height. Got the clean Avid ones on there, poking a little bit. I don't know, I kind of like it. Alright, let's take her on down the road, see how she drives. Alrighty guys, wheels are on. And yeah, she is looking so much better. I am not a fan of slammed cars, but that is a nice ride height. Good poke, doesn't scrape. The wheels look good, the car looks good. And didn't have to actually replace the control arms and the ball joints, so I'm pretty happy. Thanks to Jeff for helping me out here. And it's just been another day in a life with cars. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free, like this video, consider subscribing to the channel. We could really use your help. And every single person right now counts. We are so close to monetization, and every single one of you guys has helped us out. Thank you very much for everybody that has been following along with the channel and all of the process through the hatchback and everything else that we have going on. But thanks a lot for being around for another episode of A Life with Cars, guys. Until next time.